Happy New Year to the collective. I'm Josie K of Josie K Tarot. I want to say Happy New Year and welcome to a number 6 year, which is the year of 2022, right? 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. 6 is about coming together and creating fulfillment and joy with other people, moving into higher, better paths, connecting and finding a path of success. So now's the time to create something new, something that you haven't maybe done before or that you've always wanted to learn about. This is the year where things are going to grow, right? And in a number 7 year of 2023, there will be spiritual doorways that will open up, that will lead you to research something, even if it's in the area of family, recognizing in hindsight that beautiful new paths have opened and that there is beautiful change, right? 2022 is 3 twos. So twos are about a new path, a new direction, a new decision, a new location, coming together or creating something new because of the misfortune of the past. So the universe is stepping in and saying, no more despair, okay? We are going to help for the misfortunate energies of the past, however those may apply, dissipate back into the universe. So we can start afresh, so that we can experience a journey where we start a new chapter, and in the area of home, family, business, stability, peace, joy, and happiness, we all find this balance together. Okay, so I'm going to kind of explain with my circle spread in front of me here how I came to translate these messages from Spirit. Should these messages resonate for you as you listen to this reading, write down what it is you are hearing. And at the end of the video, ask yourself, why did I write this down? How does what I wrote down pertain to me at this point in my life? Maybe throughout January of 2022, and what have I learned about myself because of what I wrote down? How am I going to create the highest, best path for myself? Now that I am aware of what was misfortunate, I can now rise above that and start something new that feels successful. So I'm going to show you the circle spread in front of me. I used 3 decks, the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti, the Gypsy Oracle deck, and the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for confirmation. I may bring in then spiritual advice at the very end, so hold on in one moment and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are stepping into this beautiful new path of success. Smack dab in the center of the reading are the energies surrounding the collective, now on the 30th of December going into and through the new year. Okay, so at the very beginning of January, we have the realization, like it's a deep spiritual feeling that, the previous chapters and the things that I went through, for many have made me a stronger person or has made someone around you feel stronger as well. But this is about researching the next chapter. This is Spirit's way of helping you to decide what chapter am I now going to create where I can come together with others with the pleasure seeker energy and manifest a successful journey. So some of you may be thinking about physically traveling at the beginning of 2022 with a chariot as a major arcana. So right away, Spirit is stepping in to say, we are going to guide you beyond the difficulties into the path of success. And some of you, again, may be contemplating traveling into the direction of a successful new chapter where there will be a lot of pleasure and fun. Now, during the first week or two of January of 2022, for the collective, we have the home card or the house card. Okay, so this is thinking about making a change in the area of home or family. Okay, thinking about maybe moving to a new home. Recognizing how far you have come, male or female. The old woman energy here is about, I have grown, I have evolved, and now I am going to think about maybe moving into a new home where I can actually retire or find contentment or grow into or be this mother or grandmother figure, this grandfather or father figure. And so Spirit's clarifying this with this beautiful 9 of Cups energies. This is a wish come true. Some of you may be reflecting in hindsight here in the first couple weeks of January regarding a change in the area of home where there's a wish come true. And Spirit's saying with the 9 of Cups energies, say yes, because we were guiding you with the chariot to create a new chapter of success, to make these changes in the area of home or family. So there could be an awareness here, or there's someone really thinking and hoping that a wish is going to come true here. Now, here's where things get a little bit complicated. Of course, in the relationship sector of the circle spread. So we do have two doorways here. We have many contemplating one person, place, circumstance, situation, or the other. One contemplating a new person or group of people here. Contemplating which doorway you should go, right? And when you are unsure in relation to others, Spirit's saying, like I always feel, sit here on this red carpet and observe the two until you have the clarity of mind, right, to make this decision. Oh boy, because see, we have the thief energy. So we have someone here who may be thinking about sneaking away from a situation, who may be thinking about someone who has the thief card, who kind of comes and then leaves, and then they steal your peace of mind. So are they the pleasure seeker that you're trying to make a wish come true, right? Who wants to move into the direction of a thief who steals your peace of mind? So yeah, you could make your wishes come true and connect successfully, but you'll be questioning if this doorway is open or not in relation to another or others. Look at that. So there's an imbalance here in the relationship sector. For some, this could be someone who's wanting to sneak away from their current financial circumstances and they're contemplating a new direction. Now, the number 22 to me is Spirit saying one path was blessed and now it's time to move into the direction of the next path. Because number 22 to me as well is Spirit saying we're trying to bring you a gift. So in some cases, this is a gift of money, right? And you're a little bit indecisive about how you're going to somehow sneak into the direction of money. Maybe you're trying to keep things to your chest, or you're just not quite sure of the answers. Again, if that's the case, wait until you have clarity. Check this out. Up in the subconscious position, Spirit's offering up this cloud energy. So this is confusion, but Spirit with the sun pushing through the clouds here is eventually going to bring some form of awareness here. In some cases, it could be that this thief energy brought me energies of misfortune. And now I'm left subconsciously with this beautiful energy in the form of the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups energies, okay, I'm getting a lot of things right now. You're really being nudged to listen to your intuition. You're very intuitive, whoever this is. If you feel like someone's out to have a good time and you want to move forward, but you're not sure if they do, that's when Spirit's saying, figure out clarity. Is this path going to lead you into the direction of misfortune? And I'm hearing again. So what can happen here is we can create a higher, better path for ourselves and go into the direction of making our wishes come true because Spirit's trying to guide us into the direction of success. But some of us are going to repeat old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles where you allow someone into your life who has the thief energies and will put you again through a journey of misfortune and confusion. So this is a time to really think about the decisions and follow your intuition before you make a decision, especially in relation to another or others in the first 2 to 3 weeks of January of 2022. Now, I do feel like someone here may be trying to sneak into the direction of someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, hoping that that new direction will add greater pleasure because they're feeling that they are a bit misfortunate in connection to this very emotional feminine. Now, this could be male or female. This is someone whose heart is open and they're listening closely to their intuition to make the right decision. Someone could be thinking about an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but are trying to find clarity regarding a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. All right, so in the creative aspects position, during the first 3 weeks of January of 2022 for the collective, Spirit, again, is not showing much about action. They're talking with the magnifying glass of looking a little bit closer at a situation. Are you going to repeat an old chapter with the book energy, or have you evolved into this old man or old woman energy where you now have the wisdom and knowledge you need to make a higher, better decision on your own behalf? This is about putting yourself first, right? Keeping your heart open in a light way with others, but really focusing on your own success, because that's what Spirit wants to do for the collective. They want to help you to create a solid foundation so that when some form of temptation comes towards you, and that's what's going to happen at the beginning of this new chapter, as it always does, will you be able to move into the new chapter, or will you go backwards and repeat energies of misfortune. And that's why Spirit's saying create some time to meditate, to write. You could even write something and burn it, and you're the only one who knows what it is you are writing. It's going to help you to create, to be able to look closer at something until you come into this Psi energy. So this feminine, male or female, they're kind of sighing in awe that they're coming to the realization that someone does indeed have the enemy energies of lies and deceit. Okay, so we may be stepping into the highest, best path, but are they? Because now's the time to get rid of negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, people, places, circumstances, and manifest the best chapter of your life. What does the path of success look like to you? What are you working towards? What do you need to figure out here? Again, some may be thinking about moving into the direction of an earth sign, a brand new path and brand new journey, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but I'm feeling more, because it's in the creative aspects position, that Spirit is offering you the collective, this beautiful, magical gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. That is a win, a lump sum of money. This is a path whereby you start to recognize what you're creating and that it is a blessed path. It's something you enjoy, therefore it is unfolding in a very profitable, abundant way. So they're saying keep looking closer at what you're creating in the area of success for yourself, and definitely share what you're creating with the world. Yes, at some point, if you follow Spirit's advice, it's going to feel like there's a lot of things going on, right? People are going to comment, feedback, maybe even request more of what you're creating here. And you're kind of sighing in awe like, okay, holy mackerel, this path just opened up for me because I created something for myself that I wanted to see become successful. So if you know what this is that you've been working on, great. Great things are opening at the beginning of the year, and it's a journey of just connecting and sharing what you're manifesting with the world. This is also a time to lift each other up, to pray, to guide, to help, because that's going to bring very positive karma, right? Positive juju that will open financial directions for you where your path will grow and prosper beautifully, where you will have all that you need. Because in the day-to-day aspects position up here, we have, well, this first, the Star card. So very spiritual card. This is Spirit saying we are walking with the collective right now to help for them to make some wishes come true regarding the next chapter of their life with the book and the magnifying glass. I'm going to sit and observe, is this a wish come true? And in the meantime, and I'm feeling like that's personal, I'm going to work on the manifestation of a path that is going to grow and become very successful. So it's like some may be thinking about a situation involving children, a child, a playful connection, or something tied to the past. And you're wanting to make that wish come true. But there is a lot of pleasure-seeking energy, meaning someone's here to have a good time, and then they head off in their way. And yeah, there's unfulfillment, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, the child energy can also represent brand new beginnings, and I think that's what Spirit's helping to make come manifest for the collective. If you wanted to go back to knitting, sewing, oh my gosh, YouTube has everything. You can make things very easily. You just need to get the supplies and put the time and effort in, because that's cause and effect, right? The more time and effort I put into something, the more I bring from what's in my mind out into the physical world for everyone to see, my own unique self. And this whole process is going to, like I've been talking about, bring the collective into the Four of Wands energies where you are celebrating with others. Marriage, commitment, partnership, changes in the area of family, a birth, coming together and celebrating the fact that a wish has come true and a new journey has opened for you in the area of abundance and success, with the Chariot right smack in the middle. Some of you may be connecting with a Cancer energy, or they have that in their chart, and you're hoping for that wish to come true, but you're fearing misfortune in connection to this person. And Spirit's really nudging the collective when it comes to a friend or a family member, some form of soul connection here. It is important to speak the truth, but to do so in a kind and balanced way. Okay, because this is all about karma, right? When we are negative to others, so too in this journey will that negativity come back around and cause misfortune for ourselves, right? It's not about others. It's what are we choosing for ourselves? Who are we letting in, and who is it that needs to go? Okay, Many have already gone through this. New doorways have already opened, but if you're still waiting, of course, you need to free yourself from any imbalanced, unsure connection, misfortunate situation, so that you can find the clarity and follow your intuition into this beautiful foundation. So in the actions position, we have the whip or the broom. So this is Spirit really guiding the collective to sweep away from the old chapters, to take a risk and to find some quiet time, to create some form of success from within your home, right? A lot of businesses will be switching over, if they haven't already, to the internet. Many people are on the same plane level. As those who find their gifts put them out into the world, those are the ones that are going to start to recognize success, beautiful new financial beginnings, even if it's positive and supportive feedback. That is the representation and a sign from Spirit with the Star card that they're helping to manifest success for you, right? But it all happens in a divinely timed way. So you got to sweep away from, in some cases, a desire maybe to communicate some form of truth. But it's all about how we communicate, and it's about accepting the truth. Now, some may be thinking about a younger air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and this person is a friend or family member or soulmate. Spirit's saying some form of communication is going to come in here regarding maybe a change in the area of home and family, and a new chapter, traveling then into the direction of a wish come true regarding a home, and sitting in this position of I now know. I now know that these blessings have come to free me from the misfortune of the past. So for confirmation, I brought in the Gypsy Oracle deck, and we have the enemy card, go figure. So Spirit's giving the collective the strength to sweep away from the enemy. Anyone or anything that involves lies and deceit. Anything or anyone that involves an addiction to a person, place, circumstance, situation. It may be pleasurable on the outside, but if you're playing with an enemy and a thief, then you need to recognize that misfortune will be the result. Okay, so this is about, again, putting yourself first in the actions position. It's not about fearing you don't have enough in some way, be it financially or emotionally or spiritually. Spirit saying sweep away from the enemy. The enemy is someone who causes the Five of Pentacles energies of feeling as though you're not receiving enough. So therefore, you may want to go to someone emotionally and say something rather intense here. And again, how we communicate with others is how people will communicate back with us. And Spirit's trying to bring the collective into this beautiful new beginning where there's celebrations with family and friends and wishes coming true when it comes to a new path in money, finance, career. Success. Say yes. So in the inner strengths position, Spirit's saying roll the dice, take a chance, and find some time alone. Okay, and I hadn't confirmed that position, so I'm going to grab the first card in a 3-card spread to my left. Spirit is giving the collective the strength to no longer do this. All right, the swords represent sadness, pain, anguish, worry, fear, regret, and so on. So Spirit is saying with this card, we're giving you the strength to take down those swords, get rid of them, open those blinds, and let the moon of hope shine in. Roll the dice and take a risk on doing something that you truly enjoy and find that quiet time day to day to do so. So as always, Spirit's saying take an hour or two each day to shut off everything in the outside world, maybe play some soft music, light a candle, and start to write, draw, paint, do photography, pottery, poetry, right in your own home. And at some point, sharing it with the world so you can find some clarity here about, is this what I was meant to do, right? The journey of finding your soul's purpose could take 7 to 9 months. It could take 7 to 9 years. It's all about the time and effort you put in, and it's about freeing your mind from worries and fears. It's about stepping into a path of awareness where I know how to create success, and this is how I'm going about manifesting it. I'm going to follow my intuition, even if I feel out of balance when I share what I'm creating with others. I know that Spirit is leading me into and towards a beautiful new beginning, and that after looking at a situation for a period of time, I can sigh in awe that I am letting it go in a kind way because I have something much more fulfilling waiting for me. All right. So in a 3-card summary to my left for further confirmation and clarification, we've got the 8 of Swords energies and the King of Cups. Again, we have someone here who may be thinking about being the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups, and that a wish will come true. We have the Chariot representing Cancer, maybe in their chart, or with the water sign, the King of Cups, Pisces or Scorpio. Feeling stuck or trapped, but Spirit always tells us with the 8 of Swords energies that this card represents a figment of our imagination. We are not stuck or trapped. What we need to do is think about a new path, shine the light upon that path, and go excitedly into the direction of giving birth to just that. If there is confusion or illusion in some cases regarding an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, that communication could come, but it's coming in a very small way. So I'm feeling this personally. If someone communicates, they may not go the distance. They may just be having fun. And Spirit saying, remember with the Wheel of Fortune card that this is a very karmic situation. If you make a bad decision, you go back and you experience the energies of misfortune again. If you make a good decision, so too will you move into a path of great abundance. Yeah, some of you may receive communication from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. A bit of a warning regarding someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. This person is looking at the devil, and so is there an unhealthy connection, circumstance, situation? Is there some form of an addiction to a person, place, circumstance, situation, or substance? Because someone here is watching. I don't know if this is a boss or a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. They may be looking over this fire sign towards a Scorpio with the Death card. If you're worried about a balance situation having to do with a Gemini with a major arcana of the Lovers, Spirit's saying we are helping you to maintain that balance, especially if this has to do with a child or children. Again, children in relation to home and the celebration of wishes coming true. So this is kind of like, you know what, I connected with someone from the past. It was fun for a period of time, and now I'm feeling the strength of the 8 of Cups to move on into a new direction. There could be a child, children, family member, someone from the past who's moving on as well. Okay, it was fun with the pleasure seeker energies, but now it's time to focus on the next chapter of your life. Yeah, some are going to see a light at the end of the tunnel here in the area of money and stability, and you're going to be able to start creating traditional new chapters in your life. So if you've been working on or towards something with the 9 of Wands here, even though a path has been difficult, Spirit's nudging you to keep going, because the light at the end of the tunnel is on its way here. I'm feeling strongly the 3rd week or the 14th of January of 2022 for some. I'm getting the 9th through the 12th as well for some. A wonderful blessing. So communication may come to the collective via someone who's in a leadership position. Sometimes to me, this sword represents business, and they're coming to you with some form of truth in order to offer you this beautiful Ace of Wands, a path that is going to grow and prosper in the area of home and family. New chapters. So once an offer or opportunity comes, after a bout of confusion here in January of 2022, what eventually happens here is whoever is following Spirit's advice here with the 6 of Wands energies, you're going to start to receive a lot of attention and recognition as you, again, travel into a new direction is what I'm feeling with that card, leaving behind the 10 of Swords. Now, I really like the 10 of Swords energies because that means that's as long as this path goes. Yes, it was a long and difficult path, but now those swords are dissipating, right? 10 is 1 plus 0. It's time to manifest a new beginning. Yeah, someone here wants to celebrate something, but they also may have to lay down what was. And Spirit's saying, don't cry over spilt milk. Speak your truth in a kind, loving way. Emotionally, yeah. We do have someone here who may be connecting with a Sagittarius with a major arcana of the Temperance Angel here. And there is a little bit of indecision about that connection. For others, Spirit's just nudging you to remain balanced at the beginning of 2022, especially if you are indecisive about some form of communication, maybe regarding money. Yes, keep doing what you're doing, because by the 3rd week And look, I'm getting the Three of Wands here. Your efforts, right? What you're passionate about, these projects, ideas, goals, intentions, and so on, are going to start to bring you this beautiful Ten of Cups energies of great emotional fulfillment. Some are going to find success in a new direction, and you're conflicted about communicating with someone who was a soul connection. Now, a soulmate is someone whereby you connect and one of you learns a lesson you needed to learn. Maybe both of you learn about a lesson, and then you eventually depart, right? You go about your way and you connect with your next soulmate. Someone's trying to leave troubled waters behind, maybe when it comes to someone who has Taurus in their chart with the Hierophant as a major arcana. Spirit's actually saying we're trying to guide you into a higher, better path. Oh my, we have the High Priestess and the Emperor. So yeah, Spirit's bringing together someone who is maybe an older person who's experienced a journey for a period of time, and now they're ready to create their empire, or this is you. The High Priestess is someone who just slowly but surely plants seeds here, who waits until he or she realizes what they want before taking action. So someone's contemplating planting seeds with this Emperor. This could be an Aries. This could be, I'm getting a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But regardless, yeah, someone may be keeping secrets here, and that's what that enemy energy is about. So Spirit's saying as you continue to focus on a new direction, connecting with the world, right? Maybe the World Wide Web. Spirit's going to help you to make the right decisions here. I'm feeling strongly regarding any fire signs, Sagittarius or Leo. Yeah. Because you've been fighting a battle for a period of time, be it personal or financial, and Spirit's saying now justice is going to turn in your favor. Yes, there's going to be a shocking realization that's going to put you into the Eight of Pentacles energies, where you are researching a gift from the universe in the form of money and stability. And that's when you start to sigh in awe and say, thank goodness, I trusted in prayer and I gave something some time and I researched by observing my intuition. And now a surprise has come my way that I've been waiting for a long time. A path of victory, a new direction in the area of money or things of the material, where I am going to shine like the sun, where I can now celebrate new beginnings and a wish come true in the area of home and family, or celebrate with home and family that I am journeying into the direction of a new beginning of success. By the end of January, going into February of 2022, we have the Page of Cups energy. So kind words and messages come that gets a lot of the collective very excited here. You've got the Zero. So this is about the manifestation of the journey ahead, right? Don't hop, skip, and jump too quickly, because this communication is small yet with the Page of Cups energies. Don't hop, skip, and jump off a cliff just yet. Yes, many are going to be working on their stability and security. Some are coming into the realization that a three-party situation has caused some form of heartache here. But Spirit's saying if you are unfulfilled, now you can recognize misfortunate energies and whether or not you want to go back through that again. If you can't sleep at night, now's the time to get busy, to put the painful experiences in your life into a story, into a poem, into a sculpture, right? It's time to take action, and Spirit's giving you the strength to do so you can free your mind from losing yourself in the path of another. Yep, we have a magician here manipulating a situation, and they have the very sneaky energies of the Seven of Swords. Okay, so in some cases, if you're dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, there could very well be some harsh communication or truth coming from them or about them. And you're thinking, wow, this was a very playful, or I was hopeful about the situation. But now with the Five of Wands, I'm a bit conflicted. I don't know what action steps to take. Here comes the Star again. So Spirit is saying, and for some, if you are the Queen of Swords and you're looking at another Aquarius or an Aquarius, you're going to be able to speak your truth about your boundaries here. But again, do so in a kind way and, explain your strengths. I am the leader of my path, and I will fairly, justly, and kindly cut away from anyone or anything that is not my wish come true. I want playful fulfillment, a happy life, right? So Spirit's saying at the end of January going into February of 2022, the collective is going to feel the Queen of Wands energies of, oh my gosh, I'm setting goals and meeting goals, and I'm getting excited about what I'm accomplishing. And once I get there, I'm going to build upon that. And again, she's looking away from the Four of Pentacles, of clinging to your finances, worrying about money and things of the material, because of a new beginning. So we do have transformation here. There's a very spiritual transformation taking place for the collective, and some of you feel it. Some of you know it. Some of you are like, you know what? I'm done with the sadness, the regret, the despair. I'm now moving into the direction of this beautiful gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Cups. So this is an overflowing path of peace, joy, and happiness. Even though certain deaths have taken place, even though subconsciously I'm still experiencing the misfortunate energy of what was, I trust that Spirit's going to bring me signs and synchronicities that will bring me out of a state of confusion and and push me, I'm hearing, into the direction of the sun, right? Shining like the sun, feeling like a kid again, starting new chapters of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. So some of you may be connecting with a Leo here with the major arcana, the Strength card, and you're wanting to come into connection with them and create abundance and joy and contentment, to celebrate, your surroundings and the fact that you are financially stable and secure. For others, you may be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, connecting with a Leo. But Spirit's giving you that Strength card for a reason. Again, I'm feeling there's strength now to say I'm not going to create a misfortunate journey for myself. If I'm at an imbalance, I'm going to continue to focus on what fulfills me day to day from my home in the meantime, so I can take a break from the world, so I can sit in solitude and kind of recognize who and or what is not good for me, knowing that as I create the next chapter of my life, they need to fall away. So see, there's confirmation here with the Hanged Man and the Nine of Pentacles, male or female. This is Spirit saying, give something some time. Stop and look at it from every perspective. I believe Spirit speaks to us through other people. So whether it's positive feedback or negative, it is Spirit's way of helping us to refine something to the point where we feel very financially independent and strong. Then you will know the decision. So remember, the soul path and the soul purpose is trying one thing and then trying the next until you figure out what it is that really comes easy for you that you can share with the world. Because that is the agreement you were sent to discover within yourself here on earth. Okay, and others, you're going to sit here and you're going to be looking at this Page of Wands energy, some form of passionate communication in touch with another. But the page, again, is small. It's like passionate words and messages, and that's it. And Spirit's saying we're trying to avoid you from falling into the Seven of Cups energies of fantasy and illusion. Now is a time to look at what it is that has potential, and then to use your imagination and creativity to develop a path of success. A path of great financial abundance and independent, right? You can be with someone, but you can still be independent by creating something, right? We come together and we lift each other up as each of us go into the path of enjoying what it is we like to do. So for confirmation, again, we have the beginning of January being represented by the Peacock and the Reunion card. Look at, she's kind of looking back here and she's kind of like, is this person walking in their ego? Yes. Transformation when it comes to the wife energy. Some are thinking about marriage, commitment, partnership, and are hoping that someone is thinking the same. They're hoping that someone's going to throw them a bone here. And in some cases, someone is hoping that they will finally be able to sit in a more financial situation, which is great. This is all about faithfulness. Are they faithful or not? It's yes, it's no, it's right, it's wrong, it's moral, or it's immoral. So we definitely have someone here in the next first 2 to 3 weeks of January of 2022 thinking, again, we've got the home here in about the same position, thinking about being someone's sweetheart, making a change in the area of home or family. Some are going to be very surprised with the wedding card, that either someone's married here or that someone's asking you to come into partnership, to move in together. It's by the house, to get engaged, to get married, however that comes out. So someone's going to journey towards another, and someone's contemplating with the Servant card, should I serve this connection or not? Because then what happens after they go, right? After they sneak away with the Thief card. Well, they steal your peace of mind and put you in that Seven of Cups energies that we talked about. So Spirit's saying, research. Are you feeling stuck or trapped and tied to a situation in the prison energy? Because here comes this lover, and it's like he comes in, he leaves, and then she falls into the energies of sorrow. Male or female, however that transpires for you. So the Messenger card. Communication comes from someone who is walking in energies of falseness. But look at what else. Someone here is going to receive a gift because of your creativity. A gift of success and celebration. And the message may come from a Lord energy, meaning someone who's in a leadership position, maybe tied to a business like I talked about before. This whole process helps for the collective to heal from someone who is walking in their shadow energy. And there's a realization that something has ended. Yep. Then we have stubborn energy. I am strong and I'm looking at this cheerfulness. And I know that I've been hoping to have a conversation to bring upon joyfulness into my life. I'm looking at a situation and I'm waiting for the truth with the Priest energy. So here comes some form of communication. Check this out. We got a friend, we got the truth, and we have two letters here in two different decks. Emotionally. So finding the truth when it comes to communication with someone. Really thinking about, do they want to care, give, provide support with the Thinking card and the Doctor by the end of January. But we have many of the collective that have the Merchant energies, and they're like, you know what? I'm moving into the path of abundance. I'm of profits. And some are even saying, you know what? I'm seeing my profits now. Therefore, I'm thinking about becoming the Soldier. The Soldier is kind of a cold, closed off, sometimes a one-night stand energy in this deck. So someone sees success and they move into a direction. Actually, I also feel like with these two, this person's moving away from the direction of someone who was cold and closed off. Yep, because someone here is ready, male or female, with the young woman energies for love. Spirit saying, open your heart, move into the direction of a service. Even though something has to come to an end, there's some form of beautiful beginning waiting for you. Because Spirit's trying to bring you contentment with the melancholy energy in the midst of despair. Just like we talked about. Holy mackerel. So I'm going to go on a little bit longer and bring in some spiritual advice to close with from the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. Remember, these are energies that Spirit is saying are around you that you can work with. So write down what you're hearing and know that I'm translating to you the messages from the cards. As you write them down, you are going to be looking clearly at the messages Spirit was trying to give to you personally. So let me know in the comment section or via email, josiek42@gmail.com, how these messages are transpiring for you. And thank you to those of you who have. Thank you to those of you as well who have come to me for your yearly readings. I always hear, especially like one of my subscribers say, it is the Constitution. I know what is coming. I know what month. I know how things are going to transpire. I know I have free will, but I know certain areas that Spirit's trying to guide me towards and who or what is trying to guide me away from. All right, so we have action. Boom, right off the bat. So we have running very quickly into a new direction. Check this out. We have a black horse and a white horse. I think these are lions. I forget what these are called, but we got a black one and a white one. So I'm feeling male, female. This could be someone who's colored, someone who's white. Doesn't matter to me. This is excitement here. This is, I'm taking action to jump in the chariot, to go beyond difficulty into the direction of success. We got the number 7 and the number 17. So numerologically to me, this is Spirit saying we're opening up a new doorway for you to travel into the direction of pleasure, of a new chapter. Beautiful. And look at in the thoughts position. I'm getting like the 17th or the second week of January for some of the collective here. You're going to actually be thinking about moving into the direction of some form of journey. You're journeying into the direction of a wish come true here, and it could have to do with home. It could have to do with I am now the elder woman. I am now the one who's going to hold parties at this beautiful new home, or make changes in the area of success from home, knowing that I'm going to be eventually traveling because of some form of communication here from maybe a new friend, a new person for some. All right, so in the relationship sector, we've got the third chakra. Here comes the wisdom and knowledge, number 37. Oh my goodness. So Spirit's saying it's time to obtain wisdom and knowledge if you are unsure about which doorway, which project, idea, goals, or intentions you're working towards. Continue to focus on them, for Spirit will eventually guide you into the direction of some form of abundance. You may start to feel a little bit overwhelmed in connection to others and or indecisive about an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but the wisdom is coming. The realization that someone's coming and going and leaving you at an imbalance. That's where Spirit's saying take action and sweep away from, period, because they're the enemy. They are stealing your peace of mind with the Thief card. So again, we need to go away from that, right? We need to journey into the path of success, and the wisdom is coming. Spirit with the number 3, Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, 37 is going to open a doorway for us that starts a new beginning, and it's a gift from the universe with the number 22 in relation to another or others. I am hearing about people who are traveling into the direction of a job interview, and boom, you're able to go away from what was and move into a path where you obtain this wisdom, right? A brand new path is starting that's going to unfold beautifully. It's a gift from the universe that will grow and prosper financially. So we have someone kind of signing on, looking at, okay, here's what I'm creating. Oh my gosh, and I'm creating a new direction. Okay, so number 11 is like, to me, number 1 is a new journey, and the number 11 is I'm stepping towards a new journey, and I'm taking that wisdom and knowledge with me, and I'm rising to a higher level. I'm going beyond the 10, and I'm manifesting great abundance here. So the cornucopia energy is like an overflowing of abundance that shows up as a gift from the universe here in the form of the Ace of Pentacles. So in the actions position, look at how much do we talk about strength. Spirit saying we're giving you the strength with the number 5 to overcome certain obstacles and challenges, to obtain some form of wisdom, and to manifest success. And in order to do so, some are going to have to sweep away from some thief energy who has energies of lies, deception, manipulation, because they're going to lead you into this unfulfilled 5 of Pentacles energies. So you're going to feel strong enough with the strength card especially, to take action to sweep away from anyone who is not good for you, to speak your truth, but in a kind, fair, and just manner. To find contentment day to day, right, with the rest and rejuvenation. Remain grounded as you focus on what success means to you in this next chapter of your life. For eventually, someone's going to communicate with you because you're enjoying what you're doing, you're feeling much more positive, and your aura is bright. So a friend or family member is going to come in and communicate. I feel if you're single and you find this contentment, it could very well be by the end of January where you meet a new person, because you are rested and you are contented and you know your boundaries, but you speak them in a kind and fair and just manner. So in the subconscious position, there's a realization with the number 3, the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, that a blossoming of abundance is coming because you waited for clarity and you followed your intuition. And as a result, you averted some form of misfortunate energy here. And when we do that, here's what Spirit wants to bring. Now I'm getting around like was it the 27th or now I'm getting the 28th of January for many. There is the celebration with others, some form of victory. I have moved into a new path with the number 2 and 28, and I have researched and learned, therefore 2 plus 8 is 10. I'm moving into a new direction, and I am manifesting a wish come true. That could, again, be in the form of moving in together, buying a house together, creating a job, celebrating something from home. Whatever you are wishing for in the path of victory, Spirit's coming in with the Chariot to bring you success in the form of a new financial and stable beginning. The cornucopia of victory is on its way for many if you will free yourself from the misfortune and confusion of the past. Now, in the final position, which is in the inner strengths position, you have the man holding a coin energy. But we have some here who cannot sleep at night. You may be worried about a situation where you're not making enough in your current circumstances, and Spirit's saying go and ask for help, for eventually we're going to give you the energy of the Strength card to sweep away from who and or what keeps you up at night. For it is now time to roll the dice and take a risk and find some quiet time to fill out applications, to create something you've always wanted to learn about or do. I mean, if you go on and you watch the paintings that people do, the acrylic paintings, you watch them as they create them. And then at the end, those who see your gift want to actually purchase it from you. Therefore, you start to create the foundation of your soul's purpose, of something you enjoy doing day to day. So this is a lot about really believing in who you are, and that Spirit's trying to make new wishes come true, new paths of success. So be careful. There could be communication from a friend that's right underneath this misfortune card. And there's so much here about abundance. If someone makes you feel a little off balance in the month of January, remember, it's time to sweep away from that so that victory can come in. 28th. All right, so yeah, look at on the bottom of the deck, the number 10, avoiding a storm warning energy. We have a thinking woman who's looking at a situation whereby there could be some form of hostility and frustration. Okay, now I'm seeing financial constraints are causing anxiety, and we have a thinking man. Patience and balance is required. If you're single, you may connect with someone and a doorway may open. But be careful. Some caring connections will develop for the long term. Others will cause a broken heart, right? So that's where we need clarity regarding misfortune up here in the subconscious. Yep, Spirit's saying it's all about grounding yourself. So Archangel Michael is coming in to help you to strategize as well. The angel of love will help you not to form an attachment to what was that kept you all tied up, but to instead move you into the world energy, which I've been seeing in a lot of readings, personal readings, general readings. Things are going full circle, and now you can be free to step into the portal of a new beginning. That may also require, with the number 9, some form of ending. Yep, the doorway to personal healing and happiness is opening up to those of you who are recognizing the doorway to value. The doorway to value in money and creativity and happiness is going to heal you, and it's going to lead you into a new path. And what's going to happen is you wait for things to start to transpire here closer to the end of January, going into February. Others are going to become rather envious or jealous. But here you are, male or female, very stable and secure financially, but still standing at the fork in the road as to where things are coming. Yeah, and the more you create something, the more you draw others to you, those who are good and those who have deceptive energy. So Spirit's saying follow us as the doorway to Spirit opens up, for Spirit's guiding you, remember, via your intuition with the Queen of Cups into the direction of your soul's purpose. And others around you may somehow try to deceive you. But Spirit's saying you are the goddess of the moon. As you continue to have hope, you will overcome obstacles in relation to others. Appreciation will indeed come. And a doorway is going to open because of your creativity. For those of you who are very grounded, doing what you enjoy day to day, and you're single, eventually you will indeed draw in a man holding a heart. But I would give this until mid to end of February for clarity. Yeah, because Spirit's saying open your heart right now to you, shining like the sun, and with the number 1, starting a new path, having the strength to speak your truth, like we talked about with the Archangel Gabriel 5th chakra being lit up. You will have the strength to speak your truth, like we talked about here emotionally when it comes to communication with a friend, and to walk away if necessary. Why? Because the collective is manifesting with Spirit's assistance, with the Magician in the mirror, unexpected opportunities, right? Unexpected doorways. So pay attention to your intuition. Spirit wants you to connect with your community, like-minded people, and if need be, sign some form of commitment, partnership, or contract. This is a whole process of healing by growing within, and Spirit's saying we are going to eventually guide you into the direction of great balance and a happy family, a beautiful foundation, and new chapters. So should these messages have resonated for you, or you just like your own personal reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering, or am now offering, the winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you again so much to those of you who have come to me for month-to-month readings, and to those of you who have been gifting these readings to others. That's been super fun. Thank you most of all to those of you who have continued to donate to my channel to keep it up and running. Take care, and God bless.